afternoon, welcome back for another French family recipe. Today we are going to tackle the beautiful recipe of Gougères. So the Gougères are from Burgundy, my region in France. They are basically cheese puffs. So what will you need? You're going to need 150 grams of sifted flour. You're going to need 4 full eggs plus 1 yellow yolk. You're going to need 175 grams of cheese, and I'm going to be very particular about that cheese. Either it's going to be COMTE, C-O-M-T-E, or Gruyere, or EMMENTAL, because they are hard cheese. Don't even think of using cheddar cheese. It's an oily cheese and it will have awful consequences if you use it with Gougères. Don't even go there. Okay, so let's start. We are going to boil those 250 milliliters of water. Let's start. Okay, apologies, I had forgotten to say that we need 80 grams of butter. So I place my butter cut in small pieces in the water that is starting to boil. Okay, and I wait until the butter is completely dissolved. Then I'm going to prepare my flour because I want to throw my flour inside the boiling water together with the butter. Okay, my butter has melted. I'm going to place the flour inside the butter, but I need to take it away from the gas first. Okay, and then I dump my flour in one shot in the butter. Okay, let's go. And then I turn briskly. I'm going to mix my flour with the water and the butter. Now my dough is very nice. Can you see the dough? It has to have that aspect. Now I have to dry my dough, and it's very important. You will have very successful Gougères if you dry your dough about 2 minutes on the gas. Okay, the heat needs to take the water away from the dough, and that's a very important aspect of pâte à choux. Okay, now 2 minutes I have dried my pâte à choux. Can you see the difference? Okay, it's very dry now. It has really changed consistency. I am going to cut the gas, and I'm going to place the dough in a bowl so that it lowers the temperature of the pâte à choux, because I need to place my eggs in the pâte à choux now. If I place my eggs in the very hot pâte à choux, my eggs will turn into an omelette, and I don't want that. Therefore, I am going to place my pâte à choux in that bowl. It's going to go down in temperature, allowing me to place the eggs in it. Okay, now that my dough is very hot, I have to wait for it. In the meantime, to keep busy, I'm going to grate my cheese, finish grating my cheese. Okay, so my dough has gone down in temperature. I am going to cut my 4 eggs and bring them into my dough, one after the other. Okay, not all of them at the same time. And I'm going to mix the egg. Pâte à choux. Look at it very closely. Look at that beautiful pâte à choux. Okay, that's what you need to have when you have added your 4 eggs. So now, if I am not going to place some salt and pepper, I can do éclair with that. Okay, so this dough, as it is, can be ready for éclair or for Gougères. And because I'm going to add some pepper and some salt and some nutmeg, grate, you You want about, okay, so let's say 5 shavings of nutmeg. I like the smell of nutmeg very much. And now I'm ready to add the cheese. So I'm going to add the cheese little bit by little bit, okay? Let's continue mixing the cheese. And what you are going to do now is you are going to interrupt your mixing and you are going to turn on your oven. 180 degrees. Here it is, starting, waiting for us to be finished with the cheese. Okay, so I have finished mixing the cheese to the dough, and look what you have. This is the dough that you get. Okay, now in an ideal world you would use piping bag. You would place that in a piping bag and you would place little disc of dough on the oven sheet, but I do not know how to use piping, and I'm sure that many of you will not know how to use piping, so I'm going to teach you but just the family way we do to do the gougère. You have prepared a sheet, a baking sheet, and you are going to create some shapes of dough inside your 2 spoons. Okay, you are going to spoon out some almond shaped ball of your dough. Okay, you see I take the dough from one spoon to another and I'm going to place it about 5 centimeters away from the other dough, because the gougère will expand and you don't want them to touch each other, so you are going to leave about 3 to 4 centimeters between each of them. Okay, so you continue. I am now using the yolk with a pastry brush. I'm going to take a little bit of the yolk and place it on top of my gougère. Don't inundate the gougère, don't make an omelette around the gougère. Just a little touch of yolk to give some nice color to it, that's all. And then you remember I have kept a little bit of cheese, so this cheese I am placing on top of my gougère, not too much because it would fall on the paper and you would lose some ingredients. No need to waste material. Voila, my gougères are ready to go into the oven. Okay, so I am placing my gougère in the oven in the middle, 180 degrees. And be very careful with the gougère, you cannot open the oven door once they are inside. So you will make sure that your window is clean, because you can only look at the gougère, you cannot open the oven door until they are ready in 25 minutes. Okay? Okay, so I have taken my gougère out of my dish and I'm placing them nicely on my plate, and I'm going to show you the inside. So the gougère, you see, the gougère inside, soft, you can see the cheese, and outside very crunchy. So it makes that noise, that crunchy noise. It's so wonderful about gougère. So the gougère, the ultimate party food. I'm talking to the students who are going to university. Invite your friends over in the evening, make a lot of gougère, absolutely the best party food. And for the younger ones, in the evening you make this for dinner with a nice salad and a soup, and that's your dinner made. So gougère, bon appétit!